I beg the fucking devs, make some kind of fucking announcement, a video announcement, do a fucking dev Q&A and whatnot, and please, please do me a favor and explain the importance of communication in the game, because clearly these people do not fucking comprehend that it is needed. We literally have people in party chats just running as on a three-man team, running together as a two-man team, thinking this is like friggin' Mario Golf or some crap. Wii Sports shit. Fucking running together, not paying attention to objectives, just sitting down in the basement with Leatherface when nobody's even down in the basement, not listening to callouts from the player that actually, which is usually me, decides that they want to play a team-based game as a team. Devs need to do something about this. This is literally making me just not want to play. It's not fun. When people sit there in a team-based game highly focused on communication and nobody communicates with you, it's just not worth playing. This isn't Friday the 13th, guys. You are playing family, the killer side, not fucking playing counselor and maybe randomly the killer once in a while. And you fucking Dead by Daylight nerds sitting here complaining and bitching at everybody because they don't want to play Leatherface. Why don't you play Leatherface with a team that doesn't communicate with you and see how it really is? I just was told that, oh, it's not fucking tough playing Leatherface. It is when you don't know where you need to go or where you need to be and you're trying to chase shit around but nobody's communicating. That's what Bubba's about. Bubba's the guy that you be like, oh, I'm chasing this over here, but I'm out of stamina. Bubba revs his shit, doesn't use up his stamina, zoom across the map, corner them off until you can either at least get them or kill them for you. I refuse to play Leatherface anymore until this community comprehends communication as family is way more needed than they think. My true question to these people who just sit in party chats in a three-man team and leave the one guy out, how does it feel to barely ever win? What are you doing in this game if you're not trying to win? I get it, having fun too, but are you having fun if you're losing every match because you're not paying attention to the fucking objectives? Just because you're sitting there teaching your low-level person, your low-level friend, while you're level 43, the game. If you're gonna teach them the game like that, then teach them. Communication is important. And I'm sorry to call you guys out, but it's the Xbox players mostly. Xbox players are mostly the ones that are in a two-man party chat on family side. And I'm guessing it's because a lot of the Xbox players were the ones that sat there for 2 years playing a dead game, running around talking to each other while in game. There's no proxy chat in this game, people. You fucking Friday the 13th people get through that through your head. They can't hear you. There's no need to be in party chat with your team or your friend because they can't hear you. And neither can your teammates that are actually trying to enjoy the game as it was meant to be, not be forced to play a 1v4 because you don't want to fucking sit there and communicate. You only want to tell your friend where everything is, and they're not able to get them all the time. Literally, if I wanted a 1v4, I'd go back to Dead by Daylight. At least Dead by Daylight is fucking designed for a 1v4. And unless the devs start emphasizing that this game is based on you know, communication, then this is nobody wants to play Leatherface. One, because of the bullying, and two, my main reason, and I know there are a lot of others that I played with that have said the same. They don't play Leatherface because nobody communicates. We can sit there and fucking be in our family vision all day or try to friggin' help our teammates, but when two of our teammates follow you down, like I've been playing Johnny lately. I'm going down in the basement while they're patrolling up top, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go down there." You know why? Because they just want to get the kills. They don't actually care about winning. If they don't, or getting them. We don't even really know. I would say getting all four, no escape, or we can do like Dead by Daylight. 3 kills is a win. Two's a draw, basically. That's kind of how I'm doing it. Um, but yeah, it's like, no, do you realize the bullshit that you cause your solo teammate that's not? Is it that hard to fucking communicate with people? And if you are absolutely against communicating, why are you playing multiplayer games? I'm supposed to fucking play Leatherface every single game when there's other characters to play that I want to play and level up. I respect my cook. Because there's no point. Yeah, you can do good damage with Cook if you got him built right. But the thing is his ability is not meant to be a straight damage dealer chasing people down. I could have a tier 3 where all family hears the noise. Nobody goes after him. Possibly because their back is turned to where I'm finding them, because they're not communicating with me if they're chasing somebody, so I can mark them and keep them tracked for them so they can get the kill. So what do? I just sit there at Grandpa, go around a little bit, feeding him blood, smack a few people around. Hopefully maybe one of my teammates have damaged somebody and they push him towards me, get a kill. The only saving grace that Cook has is the fact that you can literally sit there and make more points than somebody with 2 kills just by scanning shit. But that's not fun. That's not fun. Cook is fun when you have communication. And the way I use Cook is I don't just scan everybody and be like, okay, they're over there. No, I see if somebody's chasing, or they tell me they're chasing somebody, I will use my family vision, find where they're at, and start scanning around them. Or if they call it out, I'm at Slaughterhouse, I'm basement under Slaughterhouse, or I'm in the Slaughterhouse, I'll start scanning around there and start marking them for them so they don't lose track of them. That's how I play Cook. But communication. And don't even get me going on those fucking tier 2 Seek cooks that don't use communication. That's when you need to use communication the most as Cook, is when you don't even have the whole family sees the noise. The devs need to kind of do some kind of a public announcement or something and be like, listen guys, we understand you enjoy playing with your friends and being in party chat. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a game where people are playing a 3v4. This isn't like Dead by Daylight. You can't do family like you do solo queue and 3-man swifts and Dead by Daylight. It just doesn't work. We don't have the HUD information. We don't have any kind of information of what's going on. If I'm having to sit there as Leatherface in my family vision, spinning around looking for where everybody is because they can't communicate their location to me, then there's a problem. I'm doing nothing while trying to figure out what to do, not putting any pressure on the map as Leatherface. So these fuckers as victims, the victim mains, don't sit here and bitch and complain because you can't get a game instantly because somebody's getting sick and tired of playing the same character over and over again when there's 5 of them. So I think the devs need to kind of reiterate and remind the vision of what their game is. It's literally, you know, a 3v4. This game is based on the 3v4. It's not designed for 1v4. It's too fast paced for one person to try to figure shit out on their own. Yeah, as Leatherface, can I get kills? Yeah. If I know where I'm going and not running around the fucking basement without knowing which area they're in, which freaking, you know, which well they fall down or what door they just opened. And the fact that door, the alarms, that's only if you can keep Grandpa freaking fed. And you're not guaranteed it. Maybe instead of having Grandpa's perks universal, just have him trigger the second he's up for that individual person. Like if I have the alarms as Bubba, I can see where the doors are going the second that he wakes up. Now what's up with that? Why can't we get one of our Grandpa perks activated when he wakes up? He's technically woken up. The same thing as if we fed him enough to wake him up, right? This no comms on family side is killing my desire to even play. I'm only playing it right now because it's something new, and I need something new. Until the Ascension, Ark Survival Ascension comes out, and a couple other things that I've been waiting for. It's the only thing it's, you know, the only thing that's keeping me gaming right now. I'm bored of the single players. I'm bored of it's just, I'm getting bored of not having fun. It is not fun playing as solo queue family, and I shouldn't have to feel like I'm not gonna have fun if I play this as family. I don't want to play fucking victim, because it's the same thing. I don't know my way around the areas enough as victim, where everything is from the victim's perspective. So I had to learn all of that over and over, over again from their perspective. You know, it's easy. Okay, it's over here. Now let's run here and patrol it. Getting away while in chase and stuff like that, it's different. For me anyway. And I just don't want to play it because it seems just too easy. One person playing Connie and having a Leland, keeping Connie protected, can get everybody out within minutes. That's not fun. It's even worse because they know that there's a team that's working together will know, okay, these guys are in party chat, this guy isn't. We're just gonna, focus the one guy, harass him, and get out. Like the last game I had, literally, the Sissy and Bubba, I refused to play. Some dude got really belligerent and ignorant on the fucking mic in the lobby because I refused to play. He's like, it's not that hard to play Bubba once. I'm like, listen, dude, if it was me just playing Bubba once, I wouldn't have a fucking problem. But it's these guys that don't communicate, don't tell me where I need to go, where they are, where I'm, where they're chasing people so I can cut them off and whatnot and be useful. It's not fun. And until you can play fucking family side instead of being a victim main because it's fast and easy wins and quick and easy level ups, then don't talk. You don't know what you're talking about. Because you're sitting there in the 4-man freaking party right now, having people communicate with you. You don't know what it's like, then don't speak about it. I'm like, you think it's so easy. I'm literally always the Leatherface when nobody else wants to play Leatherface. And I'm tired of it. I want to play Johnny. I want to play Hitchhiker. I want to level up my perks and shit. I got everything that I need for Leatherface level 3 already. I don't want to play him. I got to level Cook up again because I just completely, I'm done with Cook if nobody's going to be working with me. Even Cook needs somebody to communicate with. even a level 3 cook, because the best way be like, all right, I'm in the gore room. They're going down the ladder. Okay, I'll mark them as they're going down the ladder so they can see them and keep them marked until they get down the ladder and they can still pursue them. But if I'm just scoping around, spinning in circles like a goddamn top, I'm not doing my team any good. I'm getting myself points, yeah, but I'm not doing my team any good because I don't know who's chasing what and where they're chasing them at. I don't know how many times, like I said, I keep sitting there watching people hold each other's hands when they're in party chats and just roaming the basement, roaming around the basement when everybody's already out of the basement, and I'm yelling, guys, they're over here at the holding pen. They just came out of the shed, the ladder side, and it's like, so the devs need to really drive the nail in to make people realize this is a communication favored game. If you're not communicating, you're not going to do as well. They won't do anything from one person trying to explain to him, dude, listen, we'd have a better chance of winning and killing more people than not killing anyone and having everybody escape and sit there at the gate because they're allowed to sit there and just teabag and wait for us and waste our time and hold the game hostage. It's like, I don't know. I'm about to just fucking move on and be like, okay, this was fun for for the couple weeks. I literally have only been playing this for about 2 weeks. Not even. A week. No, almost two. But still, it's like, devs need to do something. Get the community aware that this is what this game's intended to be. You can't just sit and party chat and expect to do well. Like the last game, I had a sissy and a fucking Bubba running around holding hands together. No kills, barely any points. I got one kill. And it's like, okay, I got the kill, cool. I got some XP going. That's cool. But how are they feeling about getting nothing and making their leveling 10 times longer than it needs to be? I literally don't have a problem letting people get the kills when I'm struggling or calling shit out so that they get the kills. I like the win. I like the kill, the win factor, or getting the kills. You don't even have to win. Getting a couple of kills, 2, 3 kills is cool with me. Don't have to kill everybody in my eye. I played Dead by Daylight long enough to know that 3K is better than nothing, right? But I just don't understand what the problem is with fucking people not communicating. This game, you can ask anybody. Go watch True Talent. He will even say it is miserable playing solo queue with no comms. He said that this morning. It is miserable. It's more fun when he has his team that he's got put together with him and his moderator and I believe one of the viewers, one of the subscribers. Like I said, if I wanted to play a 1v4, I'd go back to a game that's designed for 1v4, not designed for 3v4.